Great doctors live by one rule. First, do no harm. Great investors, same thing. Before they chase upside, they ask one question: where can I die? Then they draw the line and never cross it, because crossing it risks ruin. Mike Tyson made hundreds of millions, then got knocked out, financially. Blockbuster was everywhere, until it wasn't. Some get rich, fewer stay rich. But the ones who last, they follow one hidden rule: preserve first, grow second. Buffett, the Waltons, they didn't just thrive, they survived. Because in investing, the first rule isn't to make money, it's to not die. Imagine your future as a tree. Every branch leads somewhere. Autonomy, early retirement, a life you actually want to live. But none of it exists without the trunk, your capital. One chainsaw event, and it all falls. That's the problem with loss. It's not linear. Lose 50%, you need a 100% gain just to recover. Lose 90%, and you need a towering 900%. That's not a setback. That's structural collapse. Preservation isn't defense. It's how you stay in the game. It's protecting the trunk, because without the trunk, nothing grows. Doctors don't start with, how do we make the patient feel amazing? That matters, but it's not the first question. They ask, what might kill them? They operate on margin, not hope. Worst case outcomes are identified, then eliminated. This mindset doesn't stay in hospitals. It runs through every high-trust field, where failure is final. Pilots, same thing. They're not praised for bold landings. They're judged by how many flights end safely. There's no room for error when the margin for failure is zero. Engineers, they don't build for sunny days. They prepare for storms. They reinforce the weakest points. They add backups. Because one failure can bring everything down. So why do so many investors flip the script? Why chase maximum returns before building a margin of safety? In fields where failure is final. The first rule is simple: don't die. Because most investors don't think like doctors, pilots, or engineers, but they should. Most investors fear missing out more than going broke. But loss hits harder than gain helps. And it's not just financial, it's emotional. It clouds judgment, kills confidence, shrinks your ability to act. Adam Smith said it best: most investors overestimate the chance of gain and underestimate the cost of loss. That's why the best invert. They ask, what could go wrong? Can I survive it? If the answer is no, they walk away, because survival isn't just math, it's mindset, it's composure under pressure, it's clarity when things get loud. The lion's share of investors focus on returns. The best design around risk. Amateurs chase what could go right. The best build to survive what could go wrong. Automakers don't assume you'll never crash. They engineer crumple zones, airbags, reinforced cabins, not for the good days, but for the bad ones. The same goes for investing. The best don't gamble, they engineer. As Manish Pabrai says, heads I win, tails I don't lose much. That's not fear, that's strategy. Everyone wants exponential returns, but break the chain and it resets. One bad loss, momentum gone, time wasted, options closed. A gambler earns 30% a year for 3 years, then loses half. A steady investor earns 7% for 20 straight years and ends up far ahead. Buffett didn't win by avoiding bold moves. He won by avoiding fatal ones. He stayed in the game long enough to let time do the heavy lifting. Preservation is what lets compounding show up, and once it does, it handles the rest. Let's end where we started, not with return, with ruin. not with speed, with stamina. The market doesn't reward ambition alone, it rewards survival. The best investors aren't adrenaline junkies, they're engineers. They build around failure, reinforce the base, designed for decades. As Charlie Munger said, the first rule of compounding: never interrupt it unnecessarily. It's not about picking the next rocket ship, it's about staying in the game long enough for the math to work. Because in a world chasing returns, only the survivors remain.